Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Casey with Mosaic Mermaid Tarot. And today's pick a card is going to be what your person has finally realized about this connection, what they might be hiding, what they might wish they could say, current thoughts, feelings, intentions. We pretty much delve all the way into what Spirit allows us to see. And so let's start by introducing your piles. If I can get this to stand okay. So, all right. We have pile one with this black obsidian. She's very pretty. I keep hearing Kilauea because I just, that thing just happened. So I don't know if that is significant for anyone, but that's what I kept hearing. Pile two, my clearest quartz crystal. And if you are here at the time of this being filmed, it is the full pink moon in Libra. This is a timeless reading, but in case that is significant, that's pile two. Pile three, we have this raw amethyst crystal. So I'm also going to be picking zodiac signs for each pile. If that's not your jam, then you can go ahead and there will be a timestamp down below for the reading. And I will see you there. Thank you. Bye. Okay, so if you're interested in zodiac signs, your trusty mermaid bag out. And let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let's see what we got for everybody. Pile 1, we have Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. Pile 2, we have Pisces, Libra. It's funny, I mentioned the full pink moon in Libra when I had this crystal. So, Leo and Sagittarius. Pile 3, we have Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, and Scorpio. All right, guys. I'm going to do a few announcements, and if you're not up for that, again, timestamps down below. I will see you at your pile. Thank you, loves. Bye. Okay, guys. Announcements. I just have the few. Um, and that is that, yeah, I'm trying different things out and trying to make things quicker in some ways and trying to keep everybody happy. Of course, you know that it's not something that is always doable. But yeah, so if you're still here and you do not know, I am very slow. I am very intuitive in reading. Um, I like to use, sometimes I like to use a lot of decks. Sometimes I always love for you to see the shuffling because, you know, I want you to see that I actually shuffled the cards. And, you know, so the last couple of videos, I have, kind of split those things up. And those that wanted to see the shuffles and chat while I was shuffling out the cards, um, and then I had the reading start afterwards with all the cards ready to go. And still, people were not understanding that no, I don't expect you to sit through 25 minutes of shuffling or however long it is because I do love chatting with you guys. But, you know, not everybody wants to listen or, you know, because I've said it so many times in the last couple of videos, it shouldn't have been a question. There's timestamps, but still people think I am too slow. So yes, I am trying to do things different a little bit here and there. And so any suggestions um are welcomed, but if you're an asshole about it, you're getting blocked. And that's all I gotta say. So, um, yeah, I'm very patient, I'm very kind, but I do not, I'm very sensitive. And if you come at me with some attitude about how I'm taking too long, yeah, no, you're getting blocked. Um, so just please be respectful in the comments, and that's it really. I got all my OGs. They know that I love them. Um, every single question or comment, I always comment back. And so, I invite anybody to, have a chat, tell me what syncs that you can't. I love hearing about what signs and symbols and synchronicities have come up for you, um, or your stories if you're willing to share. And yeah, so, and any suggestions on how I can make this channel better for you. Constructive criticism, like I said. I don't deal well with people who, and also know that I don't like backhanded compliments. If you're going to give me a backhanded compliment, which is basically trying to, come at me in a nice way, um, yeah, I mean, I see right through that. I am a double Pisces, Scorpio rising, and I do not, um, It's been a rule of mine this whole time that, if you give me any kind of hint of a raunchy attitude, you will be blocked. So that's all I need for you guys to know, because I don't need anything but love and harmony, and, just I like to talk to you guys and make you guys laugh, and I like to share with you guys. So you know, I didn't want anybody to think that, um, and goes for the people, and you guys know who you are, because if you comment and you don't get a response from me, you've been blocked. So sorry. Um, and some people find new ways. I have one particular very aggressive subscriber that when I started my new channel, they went over there and started to be aggressive. And I was like, oh, I recognize you. And there's been a couple of those. So just, yeah. In case you didn't know, I do have another channel, Seraphim Siren. I haven't been able to get over there so much lately, but I'm trying. I do have memberships available, and that is, there's all kinds of videos and back content. There are the new series where it's kind of spicy, and so it has to be, behind the paywall. So if you're interested in that, you can find that join button and become a spicy Pisces. We've got 4 of our what I call quickies, which are, your next intimate encounter videos. So those are there. We have uh, 9 of videos from another series that I did in October. And there are like the very first one I tried to put out, and it didn't do so well, so I decided to move it into the membership area, because, and this is where I'm going to ask you guys to please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the notification bell. All those things are wonderful ways to help me to get into the algorithm that YouTube is very stingy with. So that makes it easier for other people that would love to find these messages to find me. So I'd be most grateful for that. And if you have done that, thank you so much. And I think that's it. If you're interested in a private read with me, I am now backed up for the because I was backed up, and now I've got it down to a reasonable amount where I can, um, if you would like to have a reading with me, you can email me at Mosaic Mermaid Tarot at gmail.com, and I will give you the details. So that, I believe, is it. Sorry for the rant. I think I might go back to, at least for this video, just with each pile, I'm just gonna kind of zoom through it. And yeah, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Thank you so much if you're still here. I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. Throw me an emoji down in the comment section. Like if you haven't, and subscribe, of course. And all right, I will see you at your piles. Thank you. Bye. Hey, pile one. If you chose this beautiful piece of obsidian, and if you missed it in the beginning, I was hearing, I just kept hearing Kilauea because it just happened. This is a timeless reading, but I did, however, want to say that in case it was significant for someone. And I did pick some astrological signs. For this is Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Gemini. So we'll go ahead and put those back in the bag and get started with your reading. So we have the explore the root cause, anger. So obsidian is volcanic glass. It's very beautiful. And it just makes me think that there has been so much of this, your person's life, that has been rooted in anxiety, eruptions, anger, that it's really hard for them to show that they are vulnerable, that they aren't as they aren't they're not as transparent as you are. I feel like you are an open book. You are um yeah, you're like, just compared to this obsidian with, the glass of it all, you are a clear glass, and they are definitely really needing some release at the root. This is also giving me a very, very sexual vibe. Somebody, your person is really, really desiring you, um, which could also be a root cause for a little bit of anger. I just heard the term anger bang, so in a good way. So let's get into the oracles. Pile one. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got here. Whew, battle wounds. So, I mean, it tracks so far. This ongoing battle, weary and guarded, and hurt in past relationships. So, yeah, they are very much, they're very much at the root, having to explore these hurts, these emotions that they're tired of battling with, but they're so deeply embedded. And I also see this as a mirroring energy, because they both have the same battle wounds. Like you and your person may be different as black and white or clear and dark. But you have the same inner wounds, inner trauma. You hurt. You're weary and guarded as well. Although I think you are more available with, you show more clarity than they do. We have soul family, soulmate, attracting your tribe, soul contracts. I really feel like this is what they are. And the orange, the snake here, same color. And so it's definitely giving me that sacral chakra energy. Also transformation. But I feel like they definitely understand that you have a deep connection. Um, and that you share some of the same wounds. And I feel like they not only feel the soulmate energy between the two of you, I think they have started to understand what tribe they want to be a part of, if that makes sense. It just makes sense, is what I keep hearing. You make sense, even though you're kind of woo woo. Well, we have the hand of fate, fated events, fated relationship, forces beyond your control. And just like a volcano, this is not something that can be controlled. It is a force. Um, and I think your person really does not like being in control. And this love that they feel for you, this connection, although they know it's profound, they are scared of it. They are in fear to be forced beyond their control. We do have some signs on her hand, and I will tell you the ones I recognize. Let's see, we've got Venus on the thumb, Jupiter on the index finger, Saturn on the middle finger, the sun on the ring finger, and I think that is. Mm, I, I'm not positive. I'm still learning, guys. Um, let's see. There's the Neptune's sign down there, and that's it. Other than this middle one looks like, it looks like a bow and arrow, so it gives me that Sagittarius vibe, even though I know it's probably not it. But there's all kinds of sacred symbols, and it's just they know, like they just know, they know it's, and that I think is what scares them. That deep down they know, and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to deal with how they feel, because I feel like they've tried to let you go and they can't. It's like you're in their blind spot. You're always there, even if they can't see you. And I think them being out of control is what makes them angry. It's not you at all, it's the feeling. They've never felt this way. Right here waiting. Of course, I'm hearing Richard Marx. Right here waiting for you. Oh, gosh. And if that song isn't totally yearning and longing and waiting period, and they know that you're waiting for them. Or it could be the other way around. You could be the one that knows that they're waiting for you. She's in this purple robe, but I don't think I've ever noticed this before. It doesn't it almost look like a totem pole here? Or hmm, it's just a little something weird that just came to me. Um, but the purple is very much third eye energy, and then this red in the background is bringing me back to the red of the root chakra. So it's like at the root, they feel like there's a need. Those are where the battle wounds are the worst, because I really feel like they've already accepted in their subconscious, or intuitively, they know that you are their fate, that it's beyond their control, that no matter what they do, you keep coming back, or they keep coming back for more. And there's a reason. We have blessed union, meant to be together, love that transforms, and divine mission together. So that is another nod to how this is a divine connection and how it's meant to be fated. It's transformed them. You have transformed them. We've transformed each other. And it's almost even a little like, if that's something that you believe in, past life, there's just so much spiritual energy here. I'm hearing we belong together. Sacred emerald. Divine love. Are you shitting me? Look at this. What's here? Trouble lurking. This is the biggest. This is the biggest reason for the anger. And this is not your fault, right? And it's funny that these both come out together. They all came out together. I mean, this is actually kind of insane. Sacred emerald, divine love, receiving abundance, heart chakra activation. And they look a lot the same, right? And so it almost is like you came in and this happened very quickly for them, because they've never experienced this before. So there's all this heart chakra energy. And that right there, that red flags for hurt in past relationships, the ongoing battle that they have with the anger, with these traumas from the past. It's always like I always look at this little alligator, and she's got like little eyelashes. And she's so sweet. She she's not really a red flag. I mean, I live in Florida, you know. Sometimes red flags to people are red flags. Now, I get that there is like serious red flags. Um but there's also what just about, for example, you could see, a million reels or TikToks or whatever that display what a red flag is. People trying to, um, and what I'm trying to say is that a red flag for someone else may not be like that for you. And I think they are understanding that all along you were divine love. You were what activated their heart into, well, you triggered the shit out of them. You certainly did that. You you triggered several eruptions. And some of them were very good eruptions, is what I'm hearing. So yes, there's very much some union energy here. So but their body, their mind, their heart, from having those ongoing battles, threw up their defenses. Their, oh my god, this is, I mean, I feel like your person is someone who looks for the red flags, looks for the things that are possibly not even a problem, but seeing it as so. And it's all in perspective. It's all about perspective. And I think it's almost like I said, these two cards, she looks so much alike, and it's like it's like they started off thinking they had to figure out what these red flags were, if you were lying, if you were deceiving, if you had bad intentions. But now they know, because their heart has been activated in such an abundant, like, so much so that they are losing their mind trying to keep control of something they know they can't keep control of. And I think they're finally realizing these things, that you're not nefarious. You just want to hold their heart in your hand. So, yeah, beautiful cards. Beautiful, divine soulmate energy there. I did want to see what was on the bottom of the deck. Let's see. Oh, that flipped out too. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have a loyal companion, loyal and devoted, unconditional love and protection. Religious factors, spiritual lessons, religious traditions, differences in spiritual beliefs. I believe this could be a factor in why it's taken so long to come to the conclusion, because it's not so much about religion, it's about the spiritual lessons that they have learned since you have activated their heart chakra. I think, yes, they might have considered your spiritual beliefs as a red flag, but again, it's not that serious. You know, it's, they still, they see you as this loyal and devoted sweet little puppy, this person who they want to protect and love unconditionally and be as loyal and devoted as you have to them. They want to share with you this life of color. Because if you see in the background, there's all this black and white and just eerie and, scary and, you know, traumatic stuff back there that they want to move forward. They want to be in that world of color that you have made them see. Look, I can see this one. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Creativity, gateway to creation, creative solutions and ideas, and a strong urge to express yourself. And I think this is how they see you. I think maybe it could have been a red flag, but since they have realized it's just you, you are beauty and grace, romance and sexual desire. They 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 have you on quite a high pedestal. They want to take action where they didn't before. They want forward movement in this connection. They want to take control of the situation. However, as we do know, divine timing, it may not be the exact right time, which also can contribute to this root cause of this anger. But they know. They know that you're meant to be just like you do. So they're not as scared anymore. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get some tarot. Pile one. Spirit, what's going on with pile one's person? I'm getting a foot cramp right now. I don't know if that's specific to anybody. Y'all need to eat some bananas tonight. I know you from somewhere. Six of Cups. Soulmate card. Imagine that. Six is also the number of lovers, unconditional love, choice of the heart. And again, that past life connection. But they have this nostalgia. They have this reminiscing. Hearing Mary J. Blige, reminisce on the love we had. Make the time tonight. So they might be wanting to um, have that physical interaction. It might be the only, not the only, but it might be the easier way that your person expresses their feelings. This always, this comes out as the, like the spirit card, the higher self. It's also gives me throat chakra energy. Like words hurt, like their words hurt themselves as they are in their head. They don't want to express words to hurt you. They've been hurt by words a lot in the past. I'm hearing the song More Than Words. Is all I ever needed you to show. Then we wouldn't have to say, you wouldn't have to say that you love me because I'd already know. And I think that is the physical intensity between the two of you. Because you make their heart full. They're 10 of cups. You're their happily ever after. You're their rainbow after the storm. I'm also seeing 10 and 6, which is the tower, reducing to 16. And this is definitely very much a tower moment type card. And you know what I'm seeing? Why does this puff of cloud smoke look like a teddy bear? Do you see that? Or am I the only one? This little teddy bear. And it's like, this isn't really me. I'm a fucking teddy bear. That's what it gives. Like people often see this person as eruptive, and they're really not like that behind the scenes because you see them and they love you for that. And hopefully this will be the end of this cycle. And some things will finally come to light. Oof, okay, well, look at that. All right, so these came out together. Now, I still don't have all the answers. And the Ace of Pentacles. 21, the world. Reducing to 3, that's growth. That's Empress energy. They have so much love. And they know that you're end game. They know that once they reach this, the world card is completion. That they want this grounded new beginning with you. 1 is the magician, 2 is the high priestess. And, this is manifesting this new grounded beginning because you're the one. And they don't have all the answers because you can't have all the answers. And I think your person is not somebody that likes not having all the answers, but there's going to be things hidden with that high priestess energy. Also, Scorpio with the tower and Pisces with High Priestess. But I think they're realizing, with 2 being the number of partnership, decisions, balance, they understand that they don't have all the answers, but what they do understand is the depth of their emotions and their feelings for you. 12, right? That's Pisces energy, that's Hanged Man, and that's a new perspective. And I feel like your person has that new perspective. 11 is justice. They want to bring these answers to you, they just don't quite know how. Be more selfish. This, especially the way it's matching this anger card, it makes me feel like they're a little angry with themselves. Because once you go through all the triggers and all the anger and all the, you start, you do things in the beginning that you don't always feel proud of later on. Your body has this mechanism where it reacts to what they perceive as trauma. It's very different for everybody. It's like a thumbprint. Nobody has trauma responses. There's no way to pinpoint that. But, once you get into more of the spiritual awakening and, having the lessons, you start to figure out that you wish you had reacted differently. You wish you had said something differently. You wish that you could take something back or do something differently. There often comes a lot of regrets and a lot of things that you hold yourself accountable for. And usually we tend to make ourselves suffer a little more than we should. So they know that they're being selfish by not bringing you any of these feelings, these thoughts, these questions. It's not about you, it's about how they process, and we all process things differently. But they want you to be more selfish, because I feel like you give and give and give, and you want your person to heal. You want to heal with them. You want to love them, because you are beyond, like, you are the reason this person, their heart, is even activated again. They're in a position I don't think they've ever been in. They've never felt this way. They don't know how to navigate it. And they have a lot of shit going on. Let me have you. And this is really hard for them. They have a lot of desire for you. And 7 is that Chariot energy. They want to bring you some of their own healing. They want you bad. And they're coming. Trust. That's that magician, that manifestation card, that beginning. Will you choose me? The 4 is a foundational number. It's also the number of the emperor. So it's like somebody has to make a choice. And lovers, again, is that choice of the heart. So take that how it resonates. But they're obsessed. There's that Capricorn devil energy coming out. Also, 6, reducing to 6 again brings you to lovers and that choice of the heart. Right now, they want to, yeah, they want to get busy. Busy, 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 busy. Okay, so let's see what advice we can get, and then we will get you some messages. Pile 1 advice. What does pile 1 need to work on? What does their person need to work on? Anything else? Okay, that one. All right, so we have conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. There needs to be some communication and a conversation about what exactly has been realized. Runner, I don't want to run anymore. Confusion, I feel unclear about where we stand. Habits, I don't know if we will ever change. This is definitely this person in their head. Mend, I want to fix our connection. Reciprocity, I want to have equal give and take. And time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So your person is confused. They ran, but they don't want to anymore. They want to change and heal these habits that at their core is what keeps them from you, keeps them from exploring the emotional side of this, the spiritual side of this. They're very much stuck in their ego, and they're very much the 3D world, the ways of, I keep hearing like gossip, and they don't, it's like they, how do I say it? They just, they care what other people think a little too much. They're still in a mode where they care about what people think. And they're afraid, even though they might be in this transition period and they want to fix the connection and they want to reciprocate, they're afraid that it's too late, which is why there needs to be a conversation, because unsatisfied, I wasn't happy the way things were going, and I think this was you. I think you may have let your person know, hey, I can't do this. This is hurting me. Oh, so let's get some messages. I'm gonna get some white rose guidance. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. And that is what you are understanding. Both of you are understanding that you are both a work in progress. Oh my goodness. Your picture brings me to tears. And this goes back to that Six of Cups, that reminiscing memories. They might look at your picture often. I remember you. So this could be something that and only if it resonates, but this could be something that they regret. Maybe they said they didn't remember as much as they thought you thought they remembered, or like just playing off moments that you may have had, special moments that you would never forget. But I'm also hearing the song I Remember You, the there is a version, acoustic version from Lizzie Hale, and if you type in Lizzie Hale, I Remember You, it'll come up. It's a beautiful version. Actually, on my second channel, Seraphim Siren, I have a concert that has that linked in there, and so there might be some messages and lyrics for you there. I feel so much beauty, harmony, sweetness, and shelter between us. Yeah. Hearing Shelter by Sleep Token. There could be a musical connection here. What else? My love for you goes so deep. It does. And I think they're learning to not be so scared. I'm electrified by you. And we've got volume 2. Pile 1. Spirit. Pile 1. Okay. Everything I do reminds me of you. So, I am hearing everything I do it for you, Brian Adams. You are always so sweet. Sweetness. I feel like they give themselves a hard time because they feel like they can't match your sweetness. which is why you need to have a conversation and tell them that, yeah, you're sweet. But I mean, I feel like your person fears expectations and sees you as such a beautiful light in their life, as such a good communicator, as such someone who is so in tune with your emotions. Like you guys are polar opposites, but that's exactly what can bring you two together. I mean, that's why opposites attract. I mean, if your person has a problem with finding the words, maybe you don't have a problem with saying them all. Doesn't mean that you don't belong together. It just means that you love in different ways. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. I want to be there for you and take care of you. I am here in Bon Jovi. I'll be there for you. When you breathe, I'll be Your name is following me everywhere. And the bottom card. Oh, okay. Well, saw that one too. Your beauty and grace captivates me. So they think you are so beautiful. And I know who you are to me. So again, they know that this connection is deep. They remember you. They feel like you're the most beautiful, sweetest soul they've ever met. I wasn't looking for this. I don't know how to deal with this. And this is usually the way it goes. This is what happens in the start. But I feel like your person is very much closing towards the end. You are the song of my heart. Definite, definite music connection. How can I ever pay you back? See, they're worried already about what they can't give you. And that's bullshit because you don't need anything from them except their their acknowledgement, their time, their love, you know? Whatever their love language is. And if it's the physical touch, and that's something that, I mean, it's very much, if they send you any songs or music or if something comes, there's definitely some messages in the lyrics for you. But they want to give you the world. Things aren't always as they seem. Facing my reflection is more than I can handle, and they have so many insecurities about themselves that they they think, well, you must feel the same way. You must. So, if you want to delve into this any deeper, guys, please, you saw me do that shit. Please, hit me up for, I do personal readings. You can hit me up in the comments. We can talk about it. But yeah, this was a very, very good pile. There was so much love and there was a lot of love here. Very spiritual connection, very divine, but does not make it easy. That does not make it easy. It has to be two willing to do the work. And um, we're all always doing the work, you know. It's not something that's magically, oh, you're healed. You're never healed. And if you find that things are triggered within you, I really feel like this is a connection that mirrors. So the things that make you insecure or trigger you, they more than likely, show up in your person as well. And being intuitive, I feel like you can discern those things and try to show grace and space to your person if they need it, because not everyone heals the same. It's not linear, it's quite different for everybody. And that's where it comes down to, this is not going to be easy. So I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs, and wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as your person thinks you are, because they really do desire you, and that's on a physical and a mental level, spiritual as well, although it is taking them for a wild ride right now. Definite music connection though. So, all right. Thank you so much, Pile One. I will see you in the next one. Please like, subscribe, comment. All that stuff really helps. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hey, Pile Two. If you chose this piece of clear quartz crystal, very beautiful. Is this going to be your reading? Also, if you missed it, zodiac signs are Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, and Libra. I just really love the stone or crystal. I just keep wanting to stare at it. Agitated, breathe, search, remove. I do feel a certain amount of anxiety. Mhm. My little Luna is pacing around. That also gives me a little bit of anxiety. She's like a tiny little Energizer bunny. She's always kind of falling over. And if you're new, Luna is a tiny little, we call her tiny little Black Panther. She has eyes like that are orange, like a pumpkin. She is our oldest cat. She gets seizures and things like that, but you'll I don't know if you can hear any of that, but if you do, she's pacing around and she falls over a lot and she gets back up and she starts pacing. And I think that's kind of indicative of what I feel when I see this card. I just keep feeling like I need to breathe because I feel very like agitated, um, anxiety. It's like this is a very beautiful card. Hmm. And there we have our first panther running. If you can hear that, that's beautiful Ruby. She doesn't like when her older sister tries to, you know, get close to her in any type of way. And Luna, she she's not all there. She's a sweet baby. She's she's very neurospicy. um like she doesn't hiss or her eyes are always just big and open, and I feel like, especially with that breath, that agitated breathing that I feel like I need to keep doing. It's and her pacing, it's just all very chaotic energy. And so I think this connection is very chaotic. And there's so much blue and there's so much like drowning energy. It's it's like cycling over and over again. You keep I just heard um what is it, Orinoco Flow? Enya, sail away. Sail away, sail away, sail away. That was kind of, I hope that resonated somehow. We're going to pick some oracle cards. I'm going to try and keep this reading quick as I can. I said that in pile one, and it turned out to be one of those piles that took a while. So, do you take a deep breath and think about your person? Pile two. Oh my goodness. This happened in pile one. That's why we were there. Spirit has a lot to say. Oh, great. We have on the bottom Devil's Domain, obsession, addictions, and poor habits, codependency. So that right there, that's some big energy. Okay. We've got, this always, of course, reminds me of the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, but it's very much it very much feels like there's a little bit of obsession here. You, maybe you or them. but poor habits, coping mechanisms. I feel like they don't want to rely on anybody but themselves. We have pretty bride, commitment, wedding, marriage. They choose you. This feels this feels mostly like a choice. Of all these, this feels like a choice. Not necessarily choosing to marry, but a choice to choose each other with no other label than that you love them and they love you unconditionally. And I feel like there's so much love that's where that fear of codependency comes in. Creeping doubt, hesitation, skepticism, pessimism. I feel like that's what your person has kind of always felt like this relationship or connection has been something. I feel even before this connection, your person was pessimistic. We have key to closed doors. She's got these blue butterflies that are kind of, they almost look um, well, they're not fully blue, but they're like they're mid transformation. And I love the green and the blue and the goggles. And it's like you have all this transformation energy, and the sun is very prevalent. So it's very much mm, unlocking mysteries. You see that she has this key and this little thing around her neck. Where and so the blue and the throat chakra, I feel like that's what's transforming. There just needs to be what was closed before is now open, and I think that's the throat chakra. I think you're going to finally get some communication because I can't help but notice like one of the butterflies is carrying this key that is unlocking her voice. Maybe you have finally unlocked your voice, or maybe they're finally understanding your voice. Children could be significant. I'm always noticing this little baby dragon. Or you could be their pet. I just heard that for somebody. Photographs, memories, nostalgia, the past returns, going back to something. This is like Six of Cups, right? It's soulmate type energy. It's someone you've known for a long time, or even from a past life, if that's what resonates. But this is somebody that you've known. And they do sit and think about these memories with you. And I feel like they cry. That pendant could be significant to somebody. The study room, studying you, learning to love, getting to know each other. Well, that's part of this unlocking the mysteries and being so, as you're wanting to fix this creeping doubt that keeps them, it's just, it feels like an obsession. Just wanting to, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. That's what I keep hearing. But it's, they want to know the things that make you tick, the things that you love, the things that could potentially be a red flag for them at some point. Because I feel like your person is extremely agitated um, on a daily basis. They're sailing right into the storm every day. I feel like they cycle through these bad habits and these addictions. They're just trying to get through every day. Just breathe. Trying to search out what they feel like is a deal breaker. Something to hesitate on. Something to be skeptical about. Because they want to choose you, but they're not going to ask you these questions, these burning questions they want to know. They, but they are somehow looking in on you. Just photographs. They could be studying your photographs. Could be artists. I just keep seeing like painting, fanned out. Available, no limits or restrictions, willingness to be vulnerable. And this is how you've always been. And I think this has been a big intimidation for your person. I mean, just like the ego has been. Um, I think your person has always has always done the planning, the very much traditional sense of, and I feel like you are just like, here, I'm available, no limits, no restrictions, I'm willing, and I'm vulnerable, and it scares the shit out of them. But they also want to make you their queen. It's like it's so attractive, but it's so intimidating at the same time. And they're not used to that. It's almost kicks them right in the that part where it makes them not feel. There's this card I keep seeing from another one of my decks, and it says, "I am the man" in giant letters. That's what it makes me feel like. But there can be divine, male, masculine, and feminine in everybody. But look at this, wishes granted, wishes coming true, magical energies surrounding you. Your thoughts are manifesting, and that's a beautiful energy. And look, she's holding a dandelion, and I'm very fond of dandelions. It's like you blow the dandelion and you make a wish, and it's very magical. It's very much something that I did when I was a child, and it was just, you know, it's so magical to be in that energy. You did feel like it was like you made your wish and you just knew it was going to come true. And that's manifesting your thoughts, as if you manifest these thoughts as if they are already true. But wishes are coming true. And that is what maybe your person is finally realizing, that you are a wish come true. Because look, we have the return. The past returns, coming together, returning home. You are their home. You are their home. Wanted to see what's on the bottom of this deck. Fair is fair. Well, that's a card that it's very much. I'm gonna just take this and put this down. And justice, balance, mutual benefit. So I don't know if people have mushrooms as a sign, but there are some little mushrooms back there. Pretty sure I saw them somewhere else too. I think that might have been pile one. But yeah, it feels like their life is finally coming into some sort of balance from where they started to working towards this balance, this justice for, I'm hearing justice for their peace of mind. And I think that's you. I'm going to pull some tarot. Cut the deck. I feel the same way. That's the Two of Cups. And then we have the number Six of Cups. It's Six of Cups. This I know you from somewhere. And that is very much these photographs reminiscing. That's what we're talking about there. Pile two's person. What's going on? Okay. What do you want? So let's get some more. Words do hurts came out in pile one. So this is the higher self, spirit, even the throat chakra. It always makes me feel like someone's holding back. And I feel like you want to know what your person wants, and your person doesn't want to hurt you. because they don't know what they want. But that's okay. It's okay to not know what you want, while simultaneously knowing that what is here is magical, is worth fighting for, is worth trying, you know? But I think they get stuck on thinking, what is it that you want? Because I think maybe even you both have these insecurities. You know, your person doesn't talk, that hurts your feelings, it makes you feel insecure. What's wrong with you? They want to know what you want, but they don't want to say anything because it's kind of not what they, I don't know, it just feels like they don't want to say the wrong thing. They don't want to hurt you anyway by, yeah, it's just very much, it could just be, it's like the feeling of how everything could just be fixed with a conversation. I mean, I know you can't fix everything, but it's almost, it's like there's a foundation between the two of you, and they want to start unlocking these mysteries, but you scare the shit out of them. So somehow, some way, they check up on you. They see you, they feel you, your wish come true, and you're home to them. And they want to bring justice to the words they haven't been able to say. And they want to offer you something. But I think you're both stuck in these insecurities. And you both have this hesitation and skepticism and pessimism about the connection when it's absolutely clearly a connection that you both want. Like, it doesn't have to be this serious, is what I keep hearing. There's no need to be extra or it's what I keep hearing. No need to be extra. It's not that serious. And it's just sit down and have a talk, heart to heart. Boy, I don't know why I was going to start scooping all those up. My little panther is having a real good time right now to in the background. So if you can hear her, Luna says hi. Okay. So I think the foundation here is friendship, of course, and first and foremost, and that's not something that they want to jeopardize. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. This feels like hermit energy. Like they have to go within and have this transformation, this reducing to 13 being that transformation, that death energy. You are wrong. So, this doesn't feel like it's everybody's message, and I feel like you would definitely know what this is about if it's for you, if that makes sense. Otherwise, you are wrong makes me feel like somebody in their head, the same way this is, you know, every time they gather the courage to say something, they have this red flag that goes off that says, nope, you're wrong. They don't want you. You don't want them. It's just like over and over. Rinse, repeat. Gossip only hurts more. Your person is still very much someone who has a mask and doesn't want you to see who they are. They don't want others to see who they are. You see right through them. That scares them. But they worry about what other people might think about them. I'm open to compromise. So, number two being the number of balance and partnership, this could be something that a simple conversation could fix, you know? But that's, not everybody. Not everybody is a wonderful expresser of their emotions or feelings. And I feel like you put this person in their feelings. They don't know how to handle that. They need time to figure it out, to go within, to kind of hide away. But I'm thinking, you know, this question here and this open to compromise, it just really feels like there needs to be words and there needs to be some kind of compromise. Finally, is what I'm hearing. This agitated ocean of tears that is just you've been cycling through over and over and over again. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? More questions. There definitely needs to be a conversation. I am manifesting you. Yeah, they really do want a new beginning with you, child. Spirit, you funny. This for me comes up with the energy of being scared in their head, not wanting to. It's like a self sabotage card when I see it. Because 3 is growth. It's also Empress energy. And I do feel like they have tried to see other people. But I think with this coming out to 13 again, I think they have had that death and transformation moment where they finally are just in this stage of they need time. 9 and 3 reducing to 12 gives me that hangman perspective, that Pisces energy where they want to see things in a different way. They want to get out of their head. They want to find a way to compromise. They are waiting for you. That's a pretty big red flag. I think your person is very much got their plate super full. I think they keep themselves very busy. And when they think of you, which is often, they try to push it away, like immediately. Like, no. This really gives me like they're in their head. They know you're waiting for them. You may have said something that hurt them unknowingly and not meaning to. I think your person hurts themselves more than anything. I think we all hurt ourselves more than anything, which is why they want to be careful. So, yeah, I'm going to get some messages. Actually, I'm going to get a few of these to see. Soul tie. I always feel connected to you. Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. Escape. I left when things got hard. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve. And destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. But they know that it's you. They always feel connected to you. Pile 2. Let me clean this up a little and then we'll get you some messages. If you are enjoying this, it would really be wonderful if you could please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if anything resonates. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, or just leave an emoji. Anything helps. What we got here? Let me hold you. That came out in pile 1. With that mentioning distance, it's like they worry that they're going to lose you before they get to you. So, yes, please like, subscribe, comment if you are enjoying your reading so far. I've got some White Rose Guidance, Volume 1 and 2. Let's put this aside for a minute. All right. Pile 2's personal. What you say? I am battling my demons right now. That is some big energy right there. That is absolutely the feeling, and it matches the blues. I'm hearing that. I tried to drown my demons, but they know how to swim. Oh my goodness. Another blue one. I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. I'm going back to them needing that time to figure out how. I believe you. Oh, hold on just a minute. So we have I believe you. I believe you. Which could come in with that you are wrong. You are my treasure. Yeah. Give in for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. Oh, my goodness. You are the song of my heart. It came out in pile 1. So you could have a musical connection with your person. I feel so much joy with you. It's like I'm a kid again. There's that 6 of Cups. Ruby, be nice. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, stop it. Don't do that. Oh, boy. My goodness. Kids. Kids could be, or cats. Could be, part of this. I also, yeah, I showed you. We're gonna do White Rose Guidance, Volume 2. Stop it, Ruby. Luna will continue to kind of just walk into her because she wants to go to the nearest warm thing. She's a little blind, she's a little deaf. She's just a little not there all the time. So, and Ruby just, instead of moving, she just stands there and like, come near me so that I can yell at you. So I feel like almost like this energy of they don't want to tell you things because they believe that those are their demons to battle, and they don't want you to see that side of them. And a lot of this truth that they just can't bring to you is part of these demons. They just really want to be carefree and joyful. You make them feel like a kid again. Pile two. Okay. I know that you know I'm hiding deep feelings for you and now I feel stuck. That is also the case. So that agitates them. Ruby is very agitated. And it's like you're Luna, right? You just want to be warm. You just want to hang out, have a little conversation. But your person is Ruby and they're just swatting you away, growling at you, agitated because they feel stuck. And that's not your fault. You're just following your intuition. You treasure your person. You believe that your touch is what could be exactly what they need. Just your inner child and their inner child get together, and hang out. Go to a concert. Do the sexual healing. Oh my goodness. It's easier to stay away now than lose you later. Yeah. They can't tell you exactly that they have these feelings because they can't acknowledge something that they feel like they might have to take back. And that's only because that's something that they're scared of within themselves. They're terrified you will find someone else because why would you want to stay with them? That's their trauma to heal, which I think they're trying to do. Because they do understand that you are something of a treasure, the song of their heart. So they feel like they're doing the best they can to stay away and kind of dream about the day they can tell you the truth. I can't face you right now. The intensity between us scares me. And that is just another way of saying, like as soon as you do get together for that sexual healing, it's going to be like, whew, I feel so warm. I feel like it's going to be life changing. Like you guys could easily, what is that? Combust? What is it? Internally combust? I don't know. It's like, it feels really intense. I want to be there for you, there to take care of you. They do. It's like primal. They want to have you with them. How do I get you alone? Yeah, there's some more of that energy. Boy, you guys need to have a conversation. Things aren't always as they seem, and this has to do with the demons that they're battling. That they, why they feel like it's better to stay away now than lose you later. I could listen to your voice for days on end. So you might have sent them voice notes or voice messages, voicemails. They might have a way to listen to your voice on your social media. But that is going to be it. If you want to delve into this any further, I have private readings available, and just find that information pretty much anywhere down below in the description box on my community feed. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, comment, share, notification bell, all that stuff really helps the channel. So, I think that's it. I, do personal readings, so if you want to delve into this, we can. I love a good deep dive. So yeah, I hope you guys, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope it's as beautiful as you. And so, sending so much love, warm soul hugs, and yeah, they are feeling warm for you. I am still just like basking in this warmth of. I think they. I think they are less agitated when. Okay, Ruby's trying to prove me wrong. I think there's a little bit of sexual frustration. That's what I think. So, yeah. All right, Ruby. Quit being so mean to your sister. All right. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you chose this beautiful piece of amethyst, this is going to be your reading. All right. The zodiac signs are Virgo, Aries, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Excuse me, sorry. I already got the throat chakra acting up. Triggered. Be mindful in your response. So you might be lightning quick in your responses to your person, and it triggers them way more than you understand or know. It's like that butterfly flaps its wings and makes this happen. It's just, and there's no way for you to know because your person isn't telling you. But it feels like you're always trying to be mindful in your response to your person. 143 on the timer. Let's see what the oracles say. Take a deep breath. Think about your person. Pile 3. What's going on with pile 3's person? Okay. We have wasting time. Mm-hmm. Queen bee and use your head. So, wasting time, not worth waiting for, prolonging the inevitable. Nothing good will come of it. I'm hearing Time by Pink Floyd. I'm so sorry, guys. This is very unlike. It's very unlike me to be this choked up. Queen bee, a natural leader, standing out from the rest, ruler of their heart. Yeah. And use your head, give it some thought, think logically and rationally, and don't let emotions control you. So, here's what I think. I think your person, you trigger them, no doubt. And I think that they get so triggered because they can't think logically and rationally about this connection with you. They can't control these emotions. Because you stand out from everybody they've ever been around with, or you are the ruler of their heart. So sorry. This is giving me Virgo energy. I'm going to have a choking fit, so I'm going to pause. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I just felt it coming on, and it I had to have it out. So, a little better. So, you are the ruler of their heart. And actually, isn't it Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius's energy is the water bearer. There's all these little bees, and I heard you're the bee's knees. But you are just, they want to serve you. They want to, oh, that's an old one. I just heard that song by New Edition. How do you like your love served? If you don't know, or even just want to check out the lyrics, it's a pretty good one. And now I'm hearing Honey by Mariah Carey, which is just like, uh, you should definitely read the lyrics of that song if you don't know what it's about. You will. So I think your person is triggered because there is, it feels like there's a very, very big clock hanging over this connection, and they keep talking themselves out of it, but they also have, even though you've triggered them so much, you've always been so mindful in your responses. I think you're quick to respond, but you still are always very much thinking of them and trying not to let your emotions get out of control. But I still feel like it's too much. My goodness. Bottom of the deck. Study room, studying you, learning to love, getting to know each other. And that is what they. Yeah, it's just a cat breakfast. So I have a sick little. I'm just sorry if you heard that. And that could be very well something that resonates because it's probably the third or fourth one I've heard because there's one going on now. And it could just be that for some of you, the situation just literally, you're sick over it. You're triggered over it. You're mad. You're sad. You're all these things because the only thing in the world you want is to just be the ruler of their heart and for them to tell you you're the ruler of theirs and get to know each other and have that connection, learn to love them the way they always should have been. Okay, well, that fell, so let me retrieve it. This card's got some attitude sometimes. And that's why I want you all the time, infinitely, all the time. And it takes all their strength, Leo energy, um, to keep, I think, to keep from reaching out. Love me. And look, that's 18. That's moon energy. And it's like, I think a lot of this is still subconscious. Like, I think their guides or their like in their dreams, you might have a dream connection. But I think they dream about reaching out to you, about wanting you, about being with you, about you loving them, and really like them believing it. I just dream and wish for everything. Maybe. This is sticking out. I'm addicted to you. Yeah. That's what it feels like. Um, let's see. I'm going to keep this one. High priest person, what's going on? They're manifesting you. They want that new beginning. Okay. I'm sorry. Your family won't like me. I'm so sorry, guys. They are so sorry. As sorry as I am, as I've been choking this entire time. Like, I'm literally losing my voice here. I think they have done the same. They are sorry that they've lost their voice and their ability to reach out and tell you how much they love you, how much they want you, how worried they are about the future. But they are transforming that. This is that death energy. I'm manifesting you. This is them being insecure and in their heads, finding things to be triggered about. And they just want to tell you. They want to say sorry. They want to tell you they love you. 3 is growth. 1 is a new beginning. 8 is strength. And I think it's taking everything they have every day. They think of you all day, every day. And they definitely don't want me to keep talking about it. They are obsessed with you, not just your body. Yeah, nah, I hate that card. That's 2 of Cups, feel the same way. I dream about you a lot, too much. Hope you'll wait for me. I'm in so much pain. Do you even care? My life started when I met you. They took wrong advice. They want a choice to be made. Here's another, nod to transformation and that death energy. I sometimes wonder if you care. They have all these questions, a lot of it feeding into their ego, a lot of it feeding into this the strength that they need to just keep themselves from being in your energy, from sharing your energy, from speaking to you and telling these things, but they want to be. They want to be a fool for you. It's a Fool card. In their heart, in their heart chakra, they are ready to just always be a fool for you. They want to know if you match that. They would do anything for you. They won't do that. But you are their 10 of Cups. You are their 10 of Pentacles. Their Wheel of Fortune. Their fate. They have to convince themselves that's not black and white. They have to figure it out. They have to make a choice of the heart. This 6, this lover's energy. This is very much something that weighs on them. Yeah. Six of Cups. Yeah, they this is yes. Look. All right. Point is, this is beautiful energy. It's also very much fearful and avoidant and being in their head, and just there needs to be a conversation. I mean, you guys could be healing each other. I just, and it's just, it looks like it's so simple to pick that up. It should be. And there it was. But for whatever reason, I couldn't do it, and it's, some things are going to be easier after the first few tries. Some things are going to be easier for some and then more than others. I really feel like your person has a problem expressing themselves. I'm hearing strong silent type. I'm going to get a few of these, see what we can find out here. And we're going to get you some messages. Ooh, my goodness. I did not like that sound. Conversation. Exactly. I want to call you and hear your voice. Which is funny. I think they want to call you and just hear your voice. I don't think they want to say anything at all. They just want you to talk to them, maybe sit on the phone with them while they try to go to sleep. That's what imagining in my mind's eye. But they want to hear your voice. They want to have a conversation. I think whenever they feel triggered or worried, I think you're their first thought of comfort. I think they want to call you. Okay. Soul tie on the bottom. That's big deck energy right there. I always feel connected with you. And that's why they can't let you go. Holding back, I should have expressed myself better. It's something that they have come to regret. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care, and that is energy that I feel belongs to you. And damage, we are both hurting from this. For some reason, they think that you don't think they're hurting over this. Like they're some kind of monster, because that's what they've trained themselves to think, that they are not worthy when they are. So, yes, you're both hurting. There needs to be a conversation. Stop holding back. Okay, you can have your regrets about what you didn't say before, but say them now. Have that conversation. You're stronger now. The way you love cannot be matched. And they know that they've been holding back, and they know that they've been hesitant and very quiet. But they feel connected. And they don't want you to feel unappreciated, because they do care. They care so much that it makes them seem like they don't, because they do stupid shit. But they're learning. So are you. I'm going to get some White Rose guidance messages. Get you all set so you can apparently stop hearing me trying. I swear, it's never been this bad in a video. So it's like your person is really, really holding on to things and not wanting to say. It's really hard for them to express things, anything, really. All right, pile three's person. What would they say? Oh. Complete with the cat hair. Your beauty cascades over me. They do feel like you're just so beautiful. And your hair as well. I see in my mind's eye that the hair cascading, and just the way they see you is so beautifully. Don't think I don't care about you, because I really do. They really worry about that, because they really worry about the damage they've caused also to their ego, because they don't want you to see them as damaged. Your words keep ringing in my head. There's something that heavily triggered them and were very important, and they held back. Maybe you said something about feeling like they didn't care, you know. No one lights me up and inspires me like you do. And that is something that is, it's something that makes them feel so connected. Like this is the, there's no words for this feeling for them. They've never felt this for anybody else. I want to travel the world with you. And these red cards were meant to be like soulmate, twin flame type cards, like fiery. And there's not that many in the deck, but I love it when they start coming out together. I want to travel the world. I have no words for your kindness and generosity. And they know that you are irreplaceable, and they know that you, rightly so, you feel unappreciated. But they did care. Don't think I don't care. You didn't care. I mean, there's another red card. You're worth fighting for. They know that there's there's no there's never going to be anyone else they think of other than you. Even when they're with somebody else, you are their dream come true. They're shocked at your existence. You are my treasure. I am taking my time. We have all the time in the world. Um, yeah. I don't feel like you share that sentiment though. They might have all the time in the world, but you might not feel like you do. And you don't have to wait, and you don't have to, whatever choices either of you make are going to be the right ones for you. And you can't heal somebody, sadly. And if, there's too many issues, I'm hearing sirens, oddly enough. If there's too many red flags, if there's too many, not everybody can really make it through this type of connection. I mean, dreams are dreams, but it's hard to make things into a reality. And the reality is, like your card that came out, wasting time. There is no time like the present. And if there's a conversation, you need to have it. I lost two sisters within a few months of each other. And since then, I make sure to tell the people that I love them. Or if there's something that I have to say, or I don't waste breath on people that don't deserve my energy. It's whatever your heart says is what's true and what you should do. And never second guess yourself. You know what's best for you, pile 3. All right, we're gonna get you some of the volume 2. If you're enjoying, please like, subscribe, comment, share, notification bell, all that stuff really helps, even if you just leave an emoji. And I love to hear what signs and synchronicities you guys have. So anything helps to get me in that mean old YouTube algorithm. So Also, if you want to delve into this any further, I do private readings, so you can email me and we can get you all figured out. So, pile 3, what would they say? Pile 3. Got a few more. All right. I saw myself in you the first second I laid eyes on you. Yeah, there's definitely a very, very strong connection. Our love can power galaxies. Our connection, our connection is so beautiful, but it's also painful and confusing as hell. And that's what it's about, you know. It doesn't always work out. You've got to be strong. You um you have to be willing to do the work. You are always so sweet. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. You are my lost paradise. You are my treasure. Everything I do reminds me of you. So that always brings Brian Adams out in me. Everything I do it for you. And everything you've ever said to me, I've taken to heart. They definitely want you to know that, you know, they care. And they've heard everything that you said. Your name is following me everywhere, and the kindness in your heart is so beautiful. They see such a kindness in you. I just heard a kindness of ravens. But there may be messages coming in for you soon. So there is really listen or read the lyrics to Time by Pink Floyd. Taking away I can't even speak. Taking away the moments that make up a dull day. You fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. And you're kicking around a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you way. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you, and no one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. So there's just this feeling of, like we saw in the oracle cards before, I feel like you don't want to waste any more time, and your person needs a lot more of it. So again, it's whatever you feel is right. Everybody has free will. And if you're not being nurtured or made to feel appreciated in some kind of way, then, you know, it's up to you whether or not you want to hold space for a person that can't acknowledge something, anything, really. That's it's hard, you know. So I'm sending you so much love, warm soul hugs. Pile 3, thank you. Whether you're my OG or you're a newbie, please like, subscribe, comment. Really helps the channel. And yeah, if you want to delve into this any further, you know I love a good mystery. Send me an email. I do personal reads. So, all right, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Tell me your thoughts and what kind of signs and synchronicities happen. Or leave me an emoji. Your favorite emoji. How about that? Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.
Mimiano Beach.